It's October once again, so my master has been thinking a lot about spooky ooky games for different consoles. Last year I made a video on spooky games my master owns from the Game Boy to the PS2. This year, my master wants me to make a video on more modern spooky games. Some of them you may have heard of, some are hopefully new. So let's take a look, shall we? My master bought this because he loves the movie Aliens. This isn't scary per se, but it does have a moody atmosphere. It's a Metroidvania in which you play as Marines who explore areas such as the Sulaco and LV-426. Your characters can experience permadeath and you can play up to 16 different characters with unique dialogue. The story is better than any episode of Alien Earth, which sucked massive balls. In Dementium, The Ward, you play as a journalist who is running away from playing a game character with large breasts. Oh wait, that's not right. You play as a man with amnesia, who has to explore and find the exit to an abandoned hospital you're trapped in. It's played in first person, and is pretty spooky when you're playing in the dark with headphones. It's also scarier than any episode of Alien Earth, which sucked massive balls. Dementium 2 was by a different developer, although it plays similarly. It features some improvements with the flashlight system, save points, a bigger variety of enemies and the abilities to both jump and crouch. You play as the same character from the first game. Reality shifts from normal to demented semi-frequently, and it feels a bit like Silent Hill, but not a rip-off. These are both great pickups for spooky season, and are scarier than any episode of Alien Earth, which sucked massive balls. 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors is an adventure game where you play as a university student named Junpei, one of 8 other people abducted and forced to play the Nonary game, which forces people to solve life or death situations and to escape from a sinking cruise liner. My master likes Alice because she has a nice rack. There are 2 gameplay types, novel and escape. The novel sections are a visual novel, which requires you to just read and occasionally make a choice when offered. Your choices may affect the ending of the game. Escape sections are more puzzle-based and most are pretty fair, except for the horrendous Sudoku puzzle at the end of the game. It was a big success and there are 3 games total in this franchise, all of which are better than Alien Earth, which sucked massive balls. This is a port of the original Resident Evil on the Nintendo DS. This includes Rebirth Mode, which is an easier difficulty setting with more saves, ammo, and touchscreen minigames, aka Journalist Mode. If you somehow don't already own this game, you can get this version for an overinflated price. However, it's still worth paying more for this than it is for Hulu to watch Alien Earth, which sucked massive balls. Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor 1 and 2 are turn-based strategy games and are spin-offs of the main series. Demons invade Tokyo, and numbers appear above people's heads which indicate how many days they have left until they are meant to die. It features a lot of regular demons from the SMT series and fun turn-based combat. The scariest part is how similar the story, written in the mid-2010s, predicted the ways governments would act in certain situations, such as one that started in 2019. However, even if my master were locked down again, he still wouldn't spend time watching Alien Earth, which sucked massive balls. The other SMT game for the DS is SMT Strange Journey. You play as part of a team sent by the UN to investigate a spatial distortion that has opened in Antarctica. Gameplay-wise, it's very similar to other SMT games, although the setting feels unique. It feels a bit more like the John Carpenter movie The Thing in some respects, due to the setting. There are different alignments you can choose as you progress, and the game can get quite dark as you get potentially more demonic. All 3 SMT games got ports to the 3Ds as well. Thankfully, Alien Earth doesn't seem to be getting any sequels, because it sucked massive balls. This is one of the few M-rated games for the DS. It's a visual novel in which you play as an amnesiac teenager named Leanne, wandering an abandoned military installation, trying to regain her memories and escape while avoiding traps designed to kill her. This amnesia thing seemed to be a popular trope at the time. Once you finish the game, a second chapter is revealed which provides more backstory and is a remake of the original phone game that this game spawned from. Thankfully, there are only 8 chapters in Alien Earth, which is 8 too many because it sucked balls. Well, that's all the spooky DS games my master has. I'll be back soon with more of his spooky games for other consoles like the PSP, 3DS, Wii, PS3, PS4 and Switch.